focused on some situations and situational football. We worked some of our short yardage, worked some of our goal line. We'll be working some of that tomorrow. The 4-minute situation, and then a backed up situation. So we've got good work on that. I've been pleased with the focus again with these guys. We've thrown a lot at them. That's been by design, that we've put a lot on their plates in teaching and throwing a lot at them and seeing how they apply it and are able to apply it out here on the field in the OTA setting. Obviously, we're finishing up with OTAs this week. Next week, we won't be installing anything new for the mini camp, so we'll just be working through the mini camp with the same things that we've done. Give those guys a chance to go out and execute and play fast and be able to see how they can do that. And then obviously from the next step would be training camp, and that's where we get a chance to really work the physical part of football and the techniques and the fundamentals that we want to work on. So that's really where we're at. Again, I've been pleased with looking at the OTAs as a whole with the progress that we've been able to make. Looking forward to mini camp and really looking forward to when we can put the pads on in training camp. I guess on a side note, with Jim Brown, him being back with the organization, really excited about that. Had a chance and got a chance to get to know Jim when I was here before, and a fantastic person and all the things that he's done for the Browns, for the community, and a lot of communities around the country. It says a lot about the type of person he is, and certainly I'm excited about him being back here and being a part of the Browns.
Chud, how's Richardson doing? Is he coming along?
Good, coming along. So we'll just wait and see till we get closer to minicamp next week and see what his participation level will be at that time. Again, we're being conservative.
Gotcha. Is there any concern? I mean, he's had a history of injuries. Is there any concern with that? I mean, it's a position where guys are going to get banged up and what have you.
I'm not concerned. Especially I think he's healthy. I know he's healthy from all the things from this past season, and this is just something that we're working through, and he'll be fine.
When you played at a high level, when you heard that he played with 2 broken ribs last year, does that say a lot about him?
It does. I mean, you obviously have to be a tough guy, a real competitor, and that's the way I see him.
What have you seen out of a couple guys behind him? Ontario and Obi are both out there with the ones of those.
It's been good that those guys have had a chance to be able to work with the first group, and Ontario really is a different style than Trent. Is a good companion type guy to him. He's a slasher, really good vision. Again, it's hard to tell when you're in pads or when you're not in pads, and it's a very controlled tempo, more like an assignment here that you're doing right now. But and then Dion really has had this last week has really stepped it up and done well, catching the ball and doing some things and passing. And I think those guys are getting more comfortable with the offense.
Hey, Chud, this is about Ray Horton's defense, and we know it's an attacking defense. Is that a risk-reward type situation?
Well, there's always, football is a risk-reward, anything you do. There's different styles, and there'll be different times we'll do different philosophies and come with different game plans. So, the mentality from the beginning is attack, and whether that's pressure, whether that's giving guys different looks, disguises, whatever those things are, is that we don't want offenses to be comfortable about knowing that we're going to be in this every single time. So obviously, anytime you're doing those things, there's some, you're going to be susceptible. But I think that we're not like we're just going to pressure all the time.